Hi viewers, I'm Zia Abbas and you are watching Buy Low and Sell High. Elliott, how are you?
I'm very well, and you?
I'm not saying anything else about Elliott because all of you knows that Elliott is the president for International Home Marketing. He brings always a lot of excitement when it comes to buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas. As you see in AYC behind us at 181 Bedford, AYC would be an amazing opportunity by Metropia and Diamond Corp. There's a lot to discuss, but as you see construction is going on, our job is to bring all of you on board before others. Either it's construction going on or you may sit on a cardboard to write your deals, but one thing is for sure, that your deal would be among the first one where you can save quite a lot. So the rest of the information definitely Elliott would share with us. So Elliott, what's going on about AYC?
Well, there's a lot of construction, and this probably is the most exciting launch that we have going on this fall. Why don't we go inside? I'm going to tell you and your viewers all about what we have coming up.
Let's go. Viewers, AYC condominium would be built at the corner of Devonport and Bedford. So as you see, there's a lot of construction going on. It's not at the best of its shape, but the point is to bring all of you here and show you that next week from now, definitely it would be in much different shape. And that's where all the hype, the price and everything goes high. With us, the best thing is to get you a day first access, day first price. That's where we all are here. And I'm glad that International Home Marketing, Elliott himself, brings a lot of value to this particular program, Buy Low and Sell High. So Elliott, what will be the whole process? Why viewers can come here and buy in this project?
Okay, so this is definitely getting you in very early in the stage. Sorry about all the mess that we have here, but we are under full construction. So this is our sales office right across from the site.
Okay.
Let me tell you, let's go back to the beginning and why I'm so excited about this project. A couple years ago, when this land became available, every major developer in the city was after it. It is just a jewel. It's the Avenue Road and Davenport area. You said Bedford and Davenport, which is where it's actually located. But everybody wanted it. So when Metropia and Diamond Corp got it, and I had a chance to be part of this, I was thrilled. So I've been actually on this thing for about 2 years now. So it's a long time coming. So let's start with the name though. So AYC 181 Bedford, Annex Yorkville Connection.
Okay.
So that's what it stands for. AYC is the Annex Yorkville Connection. 181 Bedford is going to be the lobby address of the building. But the site basically sits right between two of the greatest neighborhoods in the city, the Annex and Yorkville.
Exactly.
Right? It is, you have the best of both worlds, and that's why we wanted to connect it. So whether it is the funkiness, the educational portions, the exclusive shops, everything is here. So the Annex, which is, one of the older neighborhoods in the city, it is $1 million neighborhood that is just speckled with incredible housing, stores, restaurants, and it is growing. It is one of those neighborhoods that's always been there, but has seen a much more bigger resurgence. And we've seen that with some of the restaurants that have come in down there and the stores. When you go down the street, and we are literally, if you come out the door at AYC, a 10-15 minute walk down to Yorkville. And Yorkville, that name speaks for itself. Anybody in the city, as soon as we say Yorkville, they automatically know. And there where you have the higher end residential, stores, shopping, restaurants, all the services that are there. So this is the best of the both worlds, and we're connecting both this. The other thing about the building is, from just a locational standpoint to understand, is within probably a 10-minute walk either way, there's 3 subway stations that are accessible. So people are always interested in transit. We have that, whether you're going to walk up to the Yonge Street line and get on at Rosedale, you can go down to the Bloor line for Bedford, or you can go down to DuPont and be on the Spadina line, and everything that is accessible from those points. Let me jump into the building, because people always want to know about the building. So when we went to design AYC, we wanted to do something special. This is not cookie cutter. There is a tremendous architectural team from TAC Design. Brian Patton, who is a city well-renowned designer, came on board to do our common spaces, work with us on suite design and everything. And when we looked at the site and what was possible down here, we knew that we had to create something special.
Yeah.
So what we did, and it's a 27-story tower.
Okay.
Within those 27 stories, there are 236 residential units. So from the bottom of the building to floor 20, we created one building.
Okay.
That's the AYC tower. This is more typical, but not even typical as far as what you're seeing in the city today.
Yeah.
So on there, we've got 10 units on a floor.
Sure.
They start at one bedroom in dens. We don't even start at a one bedroom in here. We go right up to two bedroom in dens, and we have 3 bedrooms.
Okay.
We've done them in square footages that are very efficient, but not small, because we know that people want living space. So the floor plans are absolutely fantastic. And so 1 bedroom in dens, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms are all in that portion. Yes. And the way the building was designed, some of those have amazing terrace opportunities, balcony opportunities. There, when we got to the 21st floor, we went and dropped down to 9 units on the floor plate.
Okay.
So from 21 to 25, it's 9 units. And what we did is the south portion of the building we removed. That's where we took the unit out, and we increased the size. So you still up there have 2 bedrooms, 1 bedroom in dens, 3 bedrooms, but the south-facing units got a little bit larger.
Bigger, yeah.
And then when we got to the 26th floor and the 27th, we dropped down to 3 units on the 26th and only 2 on the 27th. That's our penthouse collection and terraces, balconies. And some of the things that you'll be able to see in this episode when we show you the views from this building are absolutely spectacular. And whether you're looking to the west, to the north, and specifically to the south, because from the south, the whole city's at your doorstep. The lake you'll see, that typical CN Tower in downtown shot, those vistas are all there. And we know because of the neighborhood directly to the south of us, that's never going to be impacted. So these are just unrestricted views in every direction. And even when we get onto the east side and as we look towards the city core, those views are absolutely spectacular. The building also, so you understand about the whole project, not only is there a residential tower, there is a townhouse component here as well. So at the base where the tower sits, at the Bedford portion coming east, we've got townhomes, back-to-back townhomes. Okay. There are 38 back-to-backs, so some of them are onto the Davenport side, pairs, as well as into the mews, and we're creating a beautiful landscape mews. These townhouses, although not for sale during the initial release of the tower, I think are important for people to know, because this is a whole community. This is not just one residential tower that's plunked down. There are, with the back-to-backs, which is really special, and I know people are going to be very excited, so we'll keep them on for a later time, but direct entry from the underground, so you can come to a downtown location and have direct entry to your townhouse and come right up there. Spectacular rooftop decks, square footages, they're livable. We also have 9 townhouses that are basically part of the tower as well. Okay. And we will release that information when we get into the townhomes. But right now we're talking about the tower portion. There are some other very exciting details that I want to share with you and your viewers as far as our opening promotion and being front of the line and being here before it all really happens. When we launch this building, we're going out with a promotion that I've never seen any other developer kind of offer as an opening incentive. And there's tremendous excitement about this building to begin with, but we wanted to sweeten the deal out there. So, and wait till I tell you, because I don't even think I've told you about this before or off camera. It is a 0 closing cost promotion. It's keeping cash right in your pocket. Your viewers all know, and everybody knows, that when they buy the condo, that list price that you pay for it, it's not the final price at closing. There are adjustments, whether it be for meter hookups, park levies, all sorts of things throughout that the city imposes. And these are things that the city imposes on the developers that are basically put back into the hands of the purchaser. And those we've seen anywhere from developments to cost you $12,000, $20,000, $30,000 at time. Our development charges and closing adjustments, which we've factored somewhere between the $15,000 to $19,000 range, are going to be capped
that's a savings.
at zero.
That's a
So
savings.
at closing, you're not going to have to take that money out of your pocket, and that is a very significant savings program for it. Building, we're looking for a late 2019 occupancy date on it as well. Metropia, we've done work this summer together with Metropia on the Rocket. Exceptionally successful project.
Exactly.
Tremendous builder. I go back 20 years with the principals and the main people there. Diamond Corp, who's on board on this project, and the partners bring such a wealth of knowledge in the planning.
Definitely,
And they've been a part of so many major projects in the city. So it's an absolute pleasure working with everybody.
Now, you did mention like up to 25th floor. So the last two floors, 26 and 27, those are the penthouses.
Yes.
Right? Are those units will be released now, or it will be for a later date?
No, I'm actually going to release those right off the bat. So from the second floor where the residential tower starts, right to the 27th floor, we're going to release all of those.
And what will be the least, the smallest unit square footage up to the maximum square footage?
So the one bedroom in Denza we talked about, our entry point, we're starting at 530 square foot.
Okay.
Approximately. And then when you get into the penthouse portion of the building, you're up to 2,000 square feet. A lot of things in the 1,500 to 2,000 square foot. The main part of the tower from 530, we can get into two bedrooms, very efficient, more, let's call them, they're very livable, investor-friendly, 612 square feet, two bedrooms, right up to like 750, 850 square feet, up to the 20th floor. When we go in the 21st to the 25th, we're using more of that 1,000 square foot. We've seen a real demand in the city and a shift from those micro units, especially downtown, because people want to live downtown. They have families, they have kids. So we thought of all that. The other nice thing to know about the 21st to the 25th floor, as well as the penthouse, that's a 10-foot ceiling. So it becomes a little bit different type of unit.
And the price starts from?
Our pricing is in the high 300s to kind of come in, and the penthouses will top out over $2 million. So there's a tremendous range. But as far as product for either somebody who wants to live down here, an investor, there is so much stuff in that $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 range, which is very typical of downtown. To actually take that price a step further, though, we talked about the location and being down near Yorkville. If you walk 15 minutes down the street, we've seen pricing in Yorkville at $1,000 a square foot, $1,500 a square foot, and everything in between.
We recently did a project quite high. But what is the deposit structure?
Okay. Down here, we're going to be looking at a 20% deposit, overall deposit over the course of 18 months.
Okay, so say 5.
It's your
so
typical, yes.
You know what? Let's keep discussing other things, but I just want to show viewers the actual site where it is. So we'll go there. We'll take a quick break. We'll get back to you.
Buy low and sell high with Zia Abbas.
So it's great to get out of that construction zone in the sales office. I can tell you though, when it's done, it is going to be spectacular. We were really happy with the location of the sales office because it is right across from the site.
Yes.
So coming in from here, which is the Bedford side, which will be the entry and the lobby entry for the tower, this is where AYC is going. This is the Annex Yorkville Connection, situated right between Davenport, a great access street, and Pears, which is on here, which is really home to Designers Walk. We didn't talk about that inside, but Designers Walk is renowned throughout the city for everything that it offers. This is kind of design mecca, whether it be for interior designers, people who offer all those type of services. So it's a great amenity of the neighborhood. And talking about amenities, like when you're down here and being downtown, it's such an established location. The best schools. So if you have kids coming down here, and whether you're looking public, middle, high school, upper school, public system, private system, everything's down here. Universities. I mean, Bedford is the gateway into the University of Toronto. You've got everything else down here. Continue a little bit further, you're down at University. I mean, as Avenue Road continues and turns into University, so the whole hospital district, into the employment district, entertainment, everything is right here, but yet in a residential feel.
Yeah.
And especially down here, because what we know that's been established with the buildings on this side, what the development
Yeah.
plans are for here, and as well as for the south,
Yeah.
those views that you're going to have and that you want living in a downtown environment are going to be there for you. So this, I think, for me, this is just an absolute.
No, that's great. That's great. Like, we have to wrap it up. But Elliott, thank you very much for your time and sharing all these information in such a depth that viewers sitting in front of their TVs or say social media, right? They would get everything, every single information prior to opening.
Yes.
Once again, thank you very much. Viewers, as you've seen, the aim is to get you all the information ahead of time, that at least more than 50% of your mind has to be set up in order, or at least bring you a comfort in order to proceed. It's a matter of seeing the price list as well as a floor plan. Based on my experience, I'm letting you know that it won't be that easy to get into this project on day first. But if you indeed want to get the first crack in this project, it is very important to contact me. Either you email me, give me a call, or send me your email address. So at least once all the information arrives, I can throw everything at all of you. We'll go on a quick break. Stay with us.